Hello, good morning, everyone. Very warm welcome to babycode free IELTS sessions. I'm Tanu Vermani, an IDP certified trainer and the TEFL and TESOL certified trainer. As you know that we are covering our 15 days IELTS course, so this is going to be an advantage for you. If you're planning to give exam in the next 15 days, then this is the time where you can practice, right? So we have already covered 2 sessions for the reading module. This is the third session where you're going to practice about sentence completion and short answer question. So if you're watching this session for the first time, please go back, watch session number 1 and session number 2 so that you will be on track with me. So as you know about sentence completion, I'm going to give you more detail about it. Sentence completion questions are those questions where you will be provided with number of sentences with gaps in them and asked to complete the sentences with words from the reading test. Now these questions, they are much vocabulary tests as they are the reading tests because they require to be aware of paraphrasing, using different words to repeat a sentence so that it has the same meaning, same synonym. So when you get sentence completion questions, you must fill the missed word or the words with an appropriate word taken from the reading passage. The completed sentence must be grammatically correct. This is the common type of questions in your reading part. Now, there is an exercise also. I'm going to help you with that. But this passage is similar to the academic reading level. Now, what strategy you have to apply? You have to skim read the passage below. Spend some time reading through the sentences in each question. Preparing paraphrase for words. Think about what type of word you need to fill to your gap. And remember that answers do come in order. So let's do this exercise. This is about water pollution. And here are the questions. So you have to complete the sentences below with correct word taken from the passage. You have to use no more than 3 words and or a number. The first one is the keystone to any thriving society is to have dash water. So what type of water they are asking? है ना? To have dash water. So let's quickly, my strategy is that I always read question number 1 and then go back to the passage. So here it is. So the keystone to have a thriving society is to have dash water. Clean and plentiful water provides foundation of prosperous communities. Communities means the societies here. Prosperous means a very healthy full societies. So that is the foundation. So any society, it needs clean and plentiful water. So the first answer is clean and plentiful water. With the increase in water pollution, a dash is imminent. So if water pollution is going to increase, now see here, as the answers are in order, we rely on clean water to survive, yet now we are heading towards a water crisis. Why? Because of changing climate patterns are threatening lakes and rivers and key resources. So because of this water pollution, there is a water crisis. Water crisis is imminent. One way to help keep water clean is by the construction of dash. So how can you keep clean water? What you can construct here. So let's look at the construction part to make water clean. Skim the paragraph with me. Yes. So if you want to protect our water from pollution by defending the Clean Water Act and advocating for solutions like green infrastructure. So you can have green infrastructure, build green infrastructure, construct it so that you can have clean water. Dirty water can be a dash as chemicals and other pollutants enter the water supply. Dirty water. So what is dirty water? Dirty water is here. Dirty water is the world's biggest health risk and continues to threaten both quality and life. So they are like chemicals and pollutants which are entering the water supply. So dirty water can be a health risk. Due to lack of dash, some of our water resources are at risk of pollution. So lack of what? So many of our water resources also lack basic protection, making vulnerable to pollution. That means there is attack on pollution from farms, from plants, activities. So there is lack of basic protection. So you can check all your answers here. Once you do this, please go back to the reading passage 2. This is exercise 2 and the questions are here. So please read it and then skim the paragraph. Now, what I do is I always read question number 1 and then I jump to the paragraph. So first is no more than 2 words and or a number. Instruction says dash is the most recent strategy to tackle the problem of smoking. So which is the most recent strategies? The move to introduce plain packaging. Move to introduce means they're talking about recent past. It's the just latest front in the war against smoking. That means plain packaging is the latest strategy to tackle the problem of smoking. Plain packaging. Large number of new smokers, particularly under 16, make certain that cigarette companies will have a dash. So under 16 is here. Make sure they help ensure a viable market remains for manufacturer once the number of people quitting and dying is taken into account. So what they need is viable market. The companies will have a viable market. Third one, in some countries, packaging is the only method that cigarette companies have for. So in some countries, in countries like UK, where there is a ban on advertising, pack remains the last major vehicle for promotion. So packaging is the only method that cigarette companies have for promotion. Next is packets are seen as being the dash in cigarette industry. So here they're talking about packets with their laminated beveled edges. It should come as no surprise, therefore, to learn that they have become known as silent salesmen or mobile billboard within the industry. So they are seen as silent salesmen. You can check all your answers here. You have to be quick in finding the answers because you have 60 minutes to find out the answer for 40 questions. Once you complete this, let's move towards short answer questions. Now, what are short answer questions? Short answer questions are the questions for the reading test where you require to locate answers in the passage. Skim read the passage, spend some time preparing the questions. Pay attention to the question words which help you understand what type of words you need for your answer. And the answers for short answer questions always come in order in the passage. So let's look at some of the strategies. Read the instruction carefully, note down the word limit, read and understand questions, think about information you need to find, underline any keywords in the question, think about synonym or paraphrases for these keywords, find part of the text question 1 relates to, read the question again, read the section containing the answer carefully and identify the answer. Continue with the next question and repeat until it's finished. Okay, so we will read first the question part. Answer the question, no more than 2 words is your word limit. So you will write either 1 word or 2 words. Question number 1 says, what is the another name of Easter egg? So you have to look for the name. Second is, what type of eggs are formerly used at Easter in Europe? So you have to look for type of egg. Where are egg hunts often conducted as a part of hide and seek game in some countries? So where are, that means place. What did eggs represent on the whole? So what they represent. What determined if children had been naughty or nice at the beginning of the spring? So what will determine now? First question, another name of Easter egg. Easter eggs are also called as paschal eggs. So you got your first answer. What type of eggs were formerly used at Easter in Europe? So let's look for Europe. In Europe, it was traditionally to use dyed and painted chicken eggs at Easter. So second answer is chicken eggs. Where are egg hunts often considered as a part of hide and seek game? So let's look for hide and seek game. So see, other Central European countries where they are concealed in a garden for children to find. So children, they need to find out and they are concealed. That means hide and seek. So they are concealed in the garden. So where means in the garden. What did egg represent on the whole? Yes, to the UK, eggs in general were a traditional symbol of fertility and rebirth. So they were representing the fertility and rebirth as a whole. What determined if children had been naughty or nice at the beginning of spring? Easter bunny is a symbol of associated, but the origin is unclear. Some people believe that Easter bunny came about both eggs and this. Other believe that Easter bunny originated in Germany, where it was judge of how well behaved children had been by the start of the season. So what they are naughty, the naughty or nice theme for children can be seen again in the tradition of Santa Claus at Christmas. So it is about Easter bunny. Easter bunny determine if children had been naughty or nice at the beginning. You can check all your answers here. See the next exercise, coral leaf. Try to do it yourself. If you're not able to find the answer, then I'll help you. You have to write no more than 4 words. So first read the question, then read the paragraph. Now you can skim the paragraph quickly. Once you find out all your answers, you can check your answers here. And if you have any doubts, any queries, you can leave your comments. If you're not able to find any answer here, leave your comments later on and I'm going to reply that. Okay, but please practice for short answer and sentence completion. They are the easiest and scoring as well. So keep practicing and keep learning. Watch out our live sessions. Our live sessions can be a game changer for you. Visit the application, do the star rating, do your comments so that I can know that yes, you people are learning through our recorded classes. Stay tuned for more tips and strategies and sample answers to ace your exam. Don't miss out. Do attend a live session at 4 o'clock, 4 to 5 p.m. Monday to Friday. Okay? Do practice now. Bye bye. Take care, all of you.